How you doing? This is Johnny of Optic Inc. and I'm here with a demo in my sketchbook. Just a simple eye painted in watercolor. Um, as you can see here, we are using quinacridone gold. All of my watercolor paints, well, I'd say about 90% of my paints are from Daniel Smith Watercolors. I ordered them online. So some of the techniques you see me using here will be the wet on wet. So I take a wet piece of area and have the paint on the brush, and I go ahead and dip it into the wet area, and you just kind of let the colors mingle with each other and let the water do its work. Also, there's some wet on dry here with just layering some transparent colors over and over each other. Working pretty quickly here, and you notice that in the sketchbook you see the paper kind of buckling, which is that wrinkly, you see paper getting wet, so it wrinkles a little bit, and sketchbook paper is very, very, very thin and very different from watercolor paper, which would be a lot thicker and would buckle a little bit less. And so there's quite a bit of time in between some of these takes where the paint is dry, and then I come back and paint on it some more. But you definitely don't want to leave it all wet the whole time you're painting, because the paper will just eventually start to disintegrate and your brush strokes will tear the paper if it is as thin as this sketchbook paper that I'm using here. I'm listing the colors I use frequently at the bottom of the screen. Opera Pink is my absolute favorite, and that color was one of the big inspirations for the company name. You can see here I'm applying color very loosely, just to show that you don't need to be so controlled when working in a sketchbook. It's all about forming ideas and playing. If art wasn't fun, then what are we doing? I also want to show that there is no right or wrong way to do this. Being an artist is not being perfect. It's all about creating and being productive. Right now you can see I'm using my travel water brush here, which is a Pentel water brush with just clear water in it, and you can take it anywhere you want to with it. I bring it almost everywhere I go, and then you don't have to worry about spills or carrying water with you because it's already in the brush, and you just use a spare piece of paper you're not using or a tissue, and you can wipe off excess color if you want to change colors or whatever.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I use many of my favorite colors on top of each other, and don't really worry so much about trying to get an accurate skin tone or lighting or much of anything, especially working in your sketchbook. It's just kind of fun. It's brings a looseness to the piece and a freshness. Just a watercolor word we like to use, fresh. And this is the finished piece, finished sketch here. Obviously, don't forget to follow us at Optic Inc. And again, this is Johnny Perez, and thanks for watching.